Hey guys, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game about making a sword called Swordcrafters. Swordcrafters is a 1 to 5 player game where players are doing the I split you choose to pick these tiles from this grid and try to get certain goals on each side of their sword. You're going to build your sword over 6 rounds. You're going to have 4 different colored sides. You're going to get points if you can get certain types of tiles on a side based on these in-game scoring cards. You may be playing with some variants which are going to give you points based on what kind, like they'll put a tip on the end of your sword to maybe give you some points. Pretty simple mechanisms. If you're into I Split You Choose, you need to watch what's coming up. Alright, so here is a game of Swordcrafters set up for 2 players. Let me go over setup a little bit. You're going to get 3 sword magic cards, which look like this. Oh, glare, terrible. It's going to have a basic side and an intermediate side. They're just going to have least and most and different sides. You're going to put 3 of these on the table. They're going to be worth points at the end of the game. Each player is going to get a sword hilt and two of these to start your colors of your sides. So I've set that up already randomly. You're going to set up this display for the 2-player game, which will look like this. The first place player tile will be right there. You're going to give, and in this run through, each player is also going to get 2 sword tips, which is a variant. That's a goal you're trying to accomplish at the end of the game on one side of your sword. So in this case, this player is looking for red, yellow, and blue in those quantities. If they can do that, they get this and score 9 points. I'm going to be playing as a green player. Let me see if you can see that. Yep, you can see that. I'll slide this down a bit. So I'll be playing as a green player. The other player is yellow. And I will not be telling you what their sword tips are. So, on your turn, each player is going to slice this play area to determine some tiles that they can take. You have to make a slice to turn it into 2 groups, and it has to be either this way or this way. You can't slice diagonally. So to get started, it'll be first player's turn. They have the cool little anvil. So we will get started. So they are going to slice. Let's see. They actually want, I need to look at their goals. They're going to slice this. So they're going to take these down here like this. So there are 2 separate slices. There's a group here and a group here. So this player, which is me, is going to slice these. I'm going to take these over this way. So we have 3 groups. We have this group, and this group. Now, starting with the first player, I believe, let me make sure that's correct. Wrong rule book. Yep, first player. So starting with the first player, they're each going to take a group of tiles. If you take this group, you're going to become the new first player, and whatever group isn't taken gets returned to the game box. So first player wants to take this group. This is the whole reason they split it, because they want these tiles. So they'll take these tiles, bring them back here. Then this player, they would like purple, orange, and green. Ooh, so they'll take this. This is good. I'll take this. All right, they become a new first player after this round. So I'll put that there to remember. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to craft our swords. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. So this player is going to show you how that. So you have the sword. You're going to take the tile and you're going to slide it in there. It's a little difficult, but it'll look something like that. So now they have a red gem on that side. And they want to put this one on this side, orange, and they'll put the blue on this side, and they will put this red one on this side. Oh man, so difficult to get it in there. Okay, so as you can see here, got 2 reds on this side, got an orange, a blue and a yellow, and a red. And then this player is going to do the same. So they have purple and blue to start with. So they would like to get the purples on the same side. So they can do that. So I'll put the yellow one here. Like that. Then I will put this green one on the other side. I'm going to put this purple one on this side. Because now I have two purple. I will put a purple one on with, nope, I guess I gotta put one on two different sides because I don't have a choice. And I would like to have the purple one on with the green side because I have a gold card that wants green and purple. So now I've started completing my sword. Alright, so now I am the first player, so I get this. This goes back over here, these go away. And then we put out more tiles. So we will go here, 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 go green, this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so there's the new group. And then I'm going to play through one more round, and then I'll end. It normally takes place over 6 rounds, but it's going to do the same thing every round, but at the end there'll be some scoring. So I'll simulate scoring when we're done here, just so you can see it. So, green player, that's me. I get to go first. So I am going to split. I would like some red and some purple and orange. I'm going to split this way first. So I split there. Then this player is going to split once. And they would like to split this way. So we have 3 groups, here, here, and here. Green player gets to go first. Let's see, what do I want? Should take that because that's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to take this. This is nuts to not take this. Alright, so I'm taking this. This player is going to take these. Because you can see there's a gold card for just having these generic blank ones. So now I have a generic blank one. And yellow will be first player. Alright, so let's see. So now we're going to build. Green gets to build first. So looking at my tips, I need red, yellow, and blue on the side. I have yellow. Do I have any blue? Yep, I'm going to get blue. So I'm going to put a blue on with this yellow. Then, let's see, what else do I have? I have 2 purples. I need orange and green, which I don't have. And I have a blue and a purple. So I can put red. Let's go for that. I'm gonna go for a purple. Put purple here. Then I'm going to this side. I have 2 purples. I will go to yellow. Then we're back to this side. So I have blue and yellow. I'm going to put this red because I want to have this one so I can get 9 victory points. So red. Then we're going to this side. It has to be this side. It's just the way it worked out. So let's see. So green and purple. What do I want to put there? Can't do any of these, so I will do the yellow. And then we're back to the purple side. And I'm going to put, nope. So this side, purple and yellow. I will do the blue. Alright, so that's green player. Then we're back to yellow player. They have less tiles. They'll be first player next, so I'll go ahead and switch that. Alright, so they have 2 reds. So they're going to put this, oh, they can't. So they're going to either an orange side or a red side. So let's see. So they will do, on this red side, they will put this purple. So we'll go like this. Then on the orange side, they're going to put this plain tile. Then on the blue side, they don't care, so they're just going to throw this orange one on the blue and yellow side. Alright, so like that. So this player's sword looks like this. green player's sword. Looks like that. All right, so now if it was the end of the game, what we would do is we would score for longest sword. So in this case, you'd put them down in the middle of the table, see whose is longer. So greens would be longer. And they would score 6 points. If there's a tie, everybody gets 6 points. So green would be on the board. 6 points. Show you this down here. So green has 6. Yellow doesn't have any points. Then we will score sword quality. You're going to get 2 points for each gem, each side that has 2 or more gems. So we'll look at this player's. They have 2 purples, and that's it. So they will get 4 points for green. There would be more. Again, we'd be playing more rounds. This player has an orange, purple. And they have a double red. So they too will get 4 points. So now they're on the board. All right, then we would look at the sword tips. I'm probably not going to complete any of these. That's fine. So if we would meet any of these criteria, so if green would have met that criteria, they would have scored points. Or this criteria, they would have scored points. And when you do that, you just put this on the edge of your sword, like so. Then it'll look like this, so you know that you scored those points on that side. But none of those applied, so we're not going to score those. And then we will score these magic cards, sword magic cards. So we're going to look for most pairs of yellow or red and blue. So green has 1 pair. Yellow doesn't have any, so they're not going to get any points. So green is going to get 10 points. We're going to have most purple. So yellow has 2, 2, 4, 5 purple. And green has 1, 1. So yellow will get 6. Then we're going to do the most of the generic. The only person that has a generic would be yellow. They have 1. There are none on green, so they do not get any points for that. So they would get 6 points. And that would be the end score, and green would be the winner. Probably be a little higher because we'd be playing 4 more rounds, but that's a gist of how you play Swordcrafters. Let's go up to the top, see what we think about it. All right, so that was Swordcrafters. This is a fun game. We did an interview with Adam on the podcast, I don't know, 4 or 5, 6 months back. And he was a cool guy, and he said at Gen Con, he would send us a copy. Came a little late, but we did get a copy. So thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. And I hope you like what I'm going to say about your game in this video. So, first off, let me get to this. I'm not a huge fan of I Split You Choose, but I like it in this game. And that's essentially all this game is I Split You Choose. So, there's that grid of, 12 tiles. Depending on player count, there's more if there's more players. So in a 2-player game, there were 12. So each player is going to split the tiles in half. Then they're going to take one of those sections and they're going to split that in half. So there's going to be 3 different pools of tiles that you could pull from at the end of the round. So say I wanted to be first player, but that section only had 4 tiles in it. Well, I'm going to give up on 1 tile to put in my sword because I'm getting the first player tile. But say there's another group that has 6. That's 6 tiles I'm going to be putting in my sword. And you're going to get points for however long your sword is. And if you're playing with the tips variant, like I showed in the video, you're going to get points based on how many of a certain color you can get on the side. Man, I like it. It's super simple. It's super fast. It's nice to have that sword in your hand, and like when you're done, you can swing it around like you're fighting your opponent. It's a really fun game. So I'm not going to beat it into the ground. You saw the run through. You saw how simple it is. You can see how beautiful those swords are when they're getting created. So enough talking. BGM accepted all day. I knew from when we did the interview that this was going to be a game that I was going to enjoy. And I didn't know it would be one of the few I Split You Choose games that I would actually enjoy. So yeah, accepted. Good game. If you like the tactile feeling of the sword, you like I Split You Choose, you like building a sword, this is a game you need to check out. So I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. That was the review for Swordcrafters, and hope you enjoyed it, and keep gaming.